The Nissan 300ZX Z32 should have been legendary, but for some reason nobody really wants it. Was it really that bad, or was the problem somewhere else? Back then, as we were getting closer to the 90s, Nissan was mainly known for their Z cars, and transitioning to a new platform wasn't an easy task, so they did something bold. They opened a design competition, inviting concepts for what the next Z car should look like. That's where Yamashita's design came in. Nissan's higher-ups were blown away. They didn't just like it, they saw it as the future of the company. And unlike most cars, where engineers make the big calls, this time it was the designers who had the upper hand. They fought hard to make sure the production car stayed true to the concept. From the tail lights to the headlights that would go on to have a story of their own. And honestly, it paid off. The front end of the 300ZX was so striking that Lamborghini actually licensed the headlight design for their own cars. That's when you know Yamashita was onto something special. But Nissan didn't stop there. The interior, the suspension setup, and even the rear wheel steering were all major talking points. And people loved it. Buyers could choose between a convertible, a slick top, or a Targa top. The convertible was strictly a two-seater, while the others came as either two-seaters or 2+2s. Manual or automatic, didn't matter. Both felt great to drive. Under the hood sat a 3-liter VG30 V6. You could have it naturally aspirated with around 220 horsepower, or go all in with the twin-turbo version pushing just under 300. The whole package was impressive. I mean, look at this interior. It felt like a spaceship compared to anything else at the time, especially compared to the Skyline. The car officially launched in 1989, and at first, things looked good. Sales were strong. Almost 100,000 units sold in the US before production ended in 1996, mostly due to the exchange rate hammering Nissan's profits. In Japan, it lasted until 2000, but where did it all go wrong? Sure, the car looked impressive, it was a blast to drive, and the interior felt like it came straight out of a spaceship. But let's not forget, this was the golden era of Japanese sports cars. In the very same year, Nissan released the Skyline R32 and the S13 180 SX, both instant hits. And the 300ZX, it wasn't cheap. Depending on options and engine, prices ranged from $27,000 to $36,000. That's Skyline GTR territory. And while the 300ZX shared the showroom with its little brothers, the R32 and S13 were selling like crazy, more than twice the sales. For a car positioned as Nissan's flagship, that stung. It wasn't slow though, far from it. In the motorsport world, the 300ZX conquered the 24 hours of Le Mans, Daytona, and even Sebring. But chances are most people never heard about it because Godzilla's dominance in Japan and Australia completely overshadowed everything else Nissan did. But let's put that aside for a moment. We're not here for a history lesson. You want to know what really went wrong with a car that was destined for greatness. As the 300ZX aged, all the things that once made it special started turning against it. That advanced technology, it became a nightmare to maintain. The premium sports car image faded, replaced by reliability issues that still haunt owners today. The truth is, the 300ZX was way ahead of its time, but in chasing innovation, Nissan over-engineered it. Every piece of high-tech wizardry around that VG engine added complexity. More wiring, tighter spaces, higher costs. And when something went wrong, good luck finding someone willing to fix it. Turbo problems? It was like going to hell and back. Mechanics avoided them. Owners gave up on them. And slowly, people just stopped wanting them. Meanwhile, cars like the Skyline, the Silvia, the Supra, and the RX-7 were stealing all the spotlight. Cheaper to modify, easier to maintain, and just as fast. The 300ZX didn't stand a chance. But fast forward to today, and things look a little different. The Nissan 300ZX now has a strong, dedicated community. People who genuinely love these cars despite their complex nature. Because, hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure. When everyone else ran away from the 300ZX, scared of the maintenance and the wiring mess, the prices dropped hard. It got to the point where you could pick up a clean 300ZX for less than the price of an S13. And slowly, enthusiasts started noticing. Sure, it's not as reliable as a Corolla, but you know the saying, or if you take care of something, it'll last. Yeah, it might leave you stranded once in a while. A few leaks here and there, sometimes major maintenance knocks on the door, but come on, these are 30-year-old cars. That's part of the charm. And the community around them? It's massive. Groups like Z Society, Z Point, and countless Reddit threads keep the 300ZX alive with advice, tutorials, and parts guides. And unlike the Skyline and other cars from the golden era, finding parts for this car isn't some impossible mission. You can still get OEM replacements, and there's a solid aftermarket scene behind it. Fun fact, a lot of Skyline and other Nissan owners actually use 300ZX parts, not just as replacements, but upgrades, especially the brakes. They're accessible, affordable, and bolt right on. And even after all these years, look at it. The body still turns heads. That low, wide stance, those headlights, the interior still feels like a rocket ship from the future. And driving one? It's not perfect, it's not easy, but it's a feeling like no other. You can build it for whatever you like. You want to go drifting with it? It's already manual, rear-wheel drive, and if you crash, the parts are cheap. You want to take it to the drag strip or track? Sure, go ahead. There are countless people out there achieving success with the platform on the track. Or you can lower it, get a nice wheels, and just joyride the crap out of it. As a car enthusiast and a Z32 owner myself, I'll tell you one thing, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Owning one means you'll deal with hiccups, wiring gremlins, oil leaks, maybe a few headaches you didn't sign up for, but that's just part of the game. There are clean examples out there, well cared for, ready to go, and then there are the cheap beaten ones, the kind that will drain your wallet and your soul. But if you find the right one for you, I promise you, it's worth it. Every frustration, every late night fix, every moment you think about selling it disappears the second you start it up and hear that engine come alive. It's not perfect, it never was, but maybe that's what makes it special.